Hello everyone and welcome back to the Skyrim Let's Play series, episode 25. Last episode we finished up doing, what did we finish doing? We did the Agent of Mara quest, right? Yeah, we did the Agent of Mara quest, got some Magicka resist. Now I know today I said I am going to start the next quest line, but I decided that there is one thing I need to do first, and that is the Mehrunes Razor quest, as I'm sure you can tell by the title. Now you may be wondering, why am I going out of my way to do this? Why do I want to do this? Well, it's because I do have the smithing now to make Daedric stuff. I have had it for about 2-3 episodes now, but I don't have a significant amount of Daedra hearts, and you get a guaranteed 4 Daedra hearts from this quest. So here we are.
And here comes my first visitor. The Museum of the Mythic Dawn is open, friend.
Museum of the Mythic Dawn?
Yes, my collection of artifacts from a group that toppled an empire. Why don't you come in? You can browse the displays and we can talk. I have a job you look perfect for.
Sounds good.
Let's talk inside.
No, it doesn't actually sound good, because I'll be honest, I don't like the Mythic Dawn, and I don't think... I highly doubt many people who played Oblivion like the Mythic Dawn.
On the Mysterium Xarxes were written by the Mythic Dawn cult leader, Mankar Cameron. He promised a paradise awaited his followers when they died, that they would be reborn by Mehrunes Dagon's side. That burned paper is all that remains of the fabled Mysterium Xarxes, the blasphemous book written by Mehrunes Dagon himself. It's said that Mankar Cameron used the book to open a portal to a paradise, where all his followers would live forever.
Alright.
Did you have any questions about the museum? Or would you rather talk business?
Let's talk about this job you want done.
A little history first. After the Oblivion Crisis, a number of groups cropped up dedicated to wiping out the remnants of the Mythic Dawn. One of these groups found Mehrunes Razor, the artifact of Dagon. They split it into 3 fragments and pledged to keep them apart forever. That was almost 150 years ago, and the pieces are still being kept by the descendants of that group, and they're right here, in Skyrim.
You want me to get those fragments?
At least 2 of the owners, Gunzel and Draskua, are dangerous marauders, and the 3rd owner, Jorgen, I only know he lives in Morthal. Here are my notes about them. I'll gladly pay you for getting the pieces any way you can. No questions asked.
Alright, so...
Good luck finding the fragments.
Basically, we want to get the fragments of Mehrunes Razor. Now, I don't know if this guy actually is implied to like the Mythic Dawn, or if he just kind of,
Take this.
you know, if he just kind of wants a museum. I'm not entirely positive. But, you know, he's here, and he's making pieces. Now, one thing I want to say, obviously, this episode's coming out a day later than the last episode, or a day later than it should be. That's because, I woke up late, and I haven't been ahead of time. I've been recording these, editing and uploading same day, which means it was too late. So, basically, that's unfortunate, but, it's okay. Today I plan on recording 2, potentially, and editing and uploading at least one of them today, so that, you know, I'm ahead of time again. This is just my fault. It has, you know, really nothing too bad. It's just my fault, but whatever. Now, you may have noticed, if you are looking closely at the textures, I don't really understand what's wrong with my snow textures, and I've been trying to fix them, but I cannot for the life of me figure it out.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend.
Oh, I remember Thonir. I helped you a long time ago. Hello,
The
Jorgen.
mill is my responsibility, and that's what I care about. That's all. Understand?
I'm looking for the pieces of Mehrunes Razor.
Don't know what you're talking about, stranger.
Really? Silas Vesuvius says otherwise.
I've heard of him. My father had suspicions about his connection to the Mythic Dawn. Guess they were true. I don't need this. My family wasted 8 generations keeping that razor safe from a dead cult. As far as I care, it can stay locked in my house.
I'll pay for the hilt.
Divines know the mill could use some new blades. All right. It's yours. Here's the keys. It's locked in the chest inside my house.
Now,
See ya.
I like the discrepancy there between what was said earlier and what was said now, because this guy's like, yeah, they spread the pieces 150 years ago to prevent them from being reunited, but this guy just said it's been in my family for 8 generations. And I don't know if you guys know how much a generation usually is. Obviously in Skyrim it's probably shorter, but in real life a generation's probably about 40 to 50 years. So logically it would be probably about 3 or 4 generations of people have saved it. Now, say even then, say the life expectancy in Skyrim is significantly lower, let's say 20 years, which is a bit young, but let's say 20 years. That would still mean about 6 or 7 generations at best. To get the full 8 generations, my man would have had to, like, every single family member had a child at 20, and then, like, and then pass down the thing instantly, which is just kind of wild, but, you know, maybe it's plausible. I mean, it's not likely, it's just, you know, I mean, I guess, maybe.
You're mine.
Oh. Good job, Marcus. Oh my. We don't look at that. We don't look at that. Yeah, I tried my best to figure out the texture thing, but I think I just broke more trying to fix it, which is just unfortunate. Huh. The mythical spitting potato. Interesting. I will leave that be then. I believe I don't need to actually go to the guy, the bandit chief, first. I'm pretty sure I can just go down here and take it and then go kill him. If I could unlock this door, that is. And as I said at the beginning of this episode, the main reason why I wanted to do any of this to begin with is because I wanted to, I want to get some data hearts, because from this quest you should get 4, which is the perfect amount to make a full set of armor. I don't plan on making a Daedric sword, so 4 should be perfect. Let's see. I know you can go into these side rooms. There's a lot of traps here. So fun fact, I actually saw a video about this earlier. I can
Get ready for a fight.
jump over this. So someone showed me online in a video that you can actually Indiana Jones this if you want to. So I'm going to, because I think that's fun. So basically, if you take the shards off, okay, I can put this on here. If you take the shards off of here, you know, something's wrong. You know, okay, I'm just gonna pretend that worked. Basically, you can, like, Indiana Jones style, put something on here and then take off. Okay, so you can kind of do it. For some reason, the hitbox is incredibly strange. I don't know if it's just strained on this ingot or not. Also, I keep just spam firing arrows on myself. Now, fun thing, I never even knew that this was trapped like that, because how I usually go about getting this, I'll show you guys. I usually go like this. Pick it up, and then I run back. Because in this game, the poisoned arrow trap is so ridiculously subpar and bad that, like, there's no reason to even think about, you know, trying to be careful, because what is it gonna do? Like, kill you? No. Alright, let's see. Where'd I come from? I came from over here. And now I can go up this way and kill the guy. I mean, I realistically could, you know, not do that and just leave. But where's the fun in that?
Is someone there?
Hello. Damn, bro. kind of went down a little bit pathetically. I like how he has a full set of Nordic armor despite being an orc. Do I have this enchantment? I definitely do. I don't know why I acted like I didn't. Ooh, an ebony plate helmet. Cool. How much? Okay, I have enough gold right now. I don't really need to be looting to the maximum extent that I currently am. All right, there's Cracktusk Keep. Now we have to do this. Now, this one right here is my least favorite piece of Mehrunes Razor to get, and I'm sure it's most people's least favorite piece of Mehrunes Razor to get, because it is behind Markarth, and the way to get behind Markarth has always been a headache for most people. But I'm here to show you how to do it, because there is a way to do it that is easier than trying to scale this mountain or scaling this mountain, or even reforming the Dawn God, or realistically scaling almost any mountain. I'm sure most people have had to deal with this before. Now, I think the reason why my textures kind of broke is because of it basically had to do with how I was fixing the snow, right? Because I was trying to figure out how to fix the snow compared to the road, and I'm sure you guys might have noticed that. For some reason, the raised kind of stone textures were like a pure white in my game, and I wanted to try to fix that because I think it had something to do with the blended roads mod conflicting with another snow mod. So I tried to go about fixing that. Unfortunately, I think in trying to fix it, I fixed the blended roads because the blended roads show up better now. I think what I did was I accidentally just broke the snow in a way, which is fine because you guys can see, like, out here you don't notice any broken textures really. I know that there's a broken texture inside earlier, inside Cracktusk Keep, but that's besides the point. I don't really care about that.
My thirst will be sated.
Oh, okay. Oh, that was really funny. I love bodies in Skyrim. Let me loot that real quick. Also, I need some healing. Okay, are we good? Oh wait, no, you're evil. Boom. Oh, there's another evil person. Boom. Now, what was I saying? Sorry, I got distracted by death. Let me heal up a little bit. Alright, there we go. We're good. Now, anyways, yeah, I was just talking about conflicting mods. You guys get the gist of it. It's fine. It's just anytime I'm in like an area that has snow and has a road, it's gonna look probably a little bit strange, but that's okay. It doesn't need to be perfect. Let's be honest, we're here for the Skyrim, not for the textures of Skyrim. Now, back on track of where we're going, I was telling you guys how to get back here easier. Basically, the easiest way I've found is to go from Markarth and then take a right on this road and go up this way. It's basically like a little bit of an easier way because the mountain doesn't kind of prevent you from running this way. You can just very easily run through, which I appreciate. You can already see on the compass Dead Crone Rock right over here. Now this actually kills two birds with one stone because it means I can get the Stone of Baranziah. Okay, there's actually a road over there. Where's that come from? I presume over here. Presumably. Alright, let's go. You know, I actually, how I found this route and kind of how I got back here is about 2 of my saves ago, like a while ago at this point. I was doing a save with the experience mod, which is actually, I was considering doing a save with the experience mod as my YouTube playthrough, but I decided not to because it honestly, let's go up here. Because honestly, I think the experience mod in the beginning is really, really good. Or sorry, let me rephrase that. In the beginning, it's okay, but not perfect. I think that it's semi-balanced, but what it does, it slows down leveling in the early game, right? And this isn't necessarily a bad thing. I think it's okay. The issue that comes up is actually the late game. And ow, stop it. The issue that comes up is actually the late game with the experience mod. And that's the problem is that the late game is too broken. So what I mean by that is I was reaching level 50 after only completing like 1 or 2 quest lines, because I usually go out of my way to do a lot of extra things, and I'm sure it's not that broken for people who mainline a quest and don't do anything extra, right? But me, I like going out of my way to do things just randomly in Skyrim, and in this case, the Nordic ruins were a really good way to make XP in that mod, because the XP depends on what you're clearing, and that's how it works, by the way. When you clear a dungeon, it rewards you with XP. So, for example, a Nordic ruin gave you 150 XP points, which the mod also scales XP to the... It basically scales XP. That's what I'm saying. And that meant Nordic ruins and also dragon lairs were the most lucrative ways to make XP. Man, I keep thinking all these Forsworn are Farkas, which is why I'm not swinging at them right away. Because I expect Farkas to be behind me, but Farkas is not behind me, so I keep seeing the Forsworn and going, oh,
Now you're mine.
you know? Okay, yeah, I really need to up my level and get put some points into alchemy, because I am in a lot of pain right now, and I don't have a lot of things to actually, like, what's it called? So I came in from that way, so if I go over here, this way, is this where I'm wanting to go? Oh, I don't think that is where I'm wanting to go. Is it? Where am I? Actually, no, I can go up here, I think. Maybe? Ow. Yeah, okay, I want to go up there. One of my biggest complaints with Skyrim's quest markers are actually particularly in these Forsworn camps. And for some reason... Oh. Okay, I think I just got shot and then stabbed at the same time. And it just absolutely... There we go, I got lucky that time. I think I got stabbed and shot at the same time. Oh. Man, blocking does nothing. Ow. Man, this is... Okay, this is really bad. I don't have any healing at all. Jesus Christ. Okay, Forsworn Briarheart down. Just a quick save. Okay, one's behind me. There's a frostbite spider up here in this tent. I don't know how they managed to put this frostbite spider in this tent, but okay. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, this person has aimbot, which makes sense because they're an NPC. You know, I need to... Okay, they're over there. Farkas is dealing with them. Okay, we're good. What I need to do is I need to up my level again, which I'm semi-close to doing. And then I need to, without a doubt, raise my alchemy skill to 80 and start making potions. And I think I'm gonna have to do that like between episodes before next episode and before the next quest line, because you can tell I am struggling with health potions right now and just generally struggling with the enemies. And I need some health potions. I'm getting some from these dungeons, but not enough to consider not going out of my way to raising my alchemy.
heard something.
Just picked up a tankard. My bad. And I'm not gonna lie, this is taking way longer than I thought. I thought that this episode was gonna be on the shorter side, but it's actually not. I mean, it'll be fine. I think the ending here is going to be significantly less. I think that raised that gate over there. The ending here is going to be significantly less intensive than the beginning portion. Really, the only reason why I'm in pain right now and not doing so hot is just because I am in a place that has so many Forsworn. Oh, so many Forsworn. Okay, now let's hope that this... Ow. I was just gonna say, let's hope that this Hagraven isn't gonna be too difficult, but I also just got shot in the face. There you are. Take the pommel from her. Okay, let's go up here. There's a burnt corpse. But there's also a boss chest. That boss chest. Let's get the word wall as well. Don't know what word of power it is, but here, disarm. And then finally, we have the Stone of Baranzaya here, which is... I did not want to leave without that because I'll be completely honest with you, I am not wanting to do Dead Crone Rock again. There we go. Cleared the 2 dungeons behind Markarth, and let's go back to Dawnstar and bring them all 3 pieces at once. Usually how I do the quest, because why would I go back and forth between each?
I swear, these past
Alright, I
30
think he
years,
gives... Doesn't he give a
been at
decent
my
amount of
side, and
gold? I think he
barely
gives you a decent amount of gold for these. It's a leveled amount of gold though, so it might have been better to wait, but I'm sure it's fine. Hello, Silas.
What is it?
I have all pieces of the razor.
All at once. You're efficient.
Yeah, 3,000 gold.
I like that. Here's your reward. Finally, all the pieces of Mehrunes' razor are in my hands. It's time I let you in on something. There's a 4th piece, that scabbard in the display case, built to house the razor. And there's more. I know how to put all the pieces together. We just need to take them to Dagon's shrine and contact the Lord of Change directly.
This sounds like a terrible idea.
You don't want to be a part of history? Fine. I'll be at the shrine if you change your mind.
Now I'm going, but it does sound like a terrible idea. Hey Farkas. If you don't know, Mehrunes Dagon is basically probably widely considered one of the most evil of the Daedric princes. He is under no context a good guy. You know, like certain Daedric princes can be kind of depicted as good people, or like good, you know, the good Daedric princes, right? Like, for example, Meridia is considered decently good because all she really wants to do is cleanse Skyrim and Tamriel of the undead. It's not like she's necessarily evil, right? Azura is considered to be, I think, at least more decent than most. Now, that's not to say that all of them are purely good. Obviously, they all have evil in them. They are Daedric princes, but there's some that are better than others. Mehrunes Dagon is not a good guy. He's just generally evil. And he actually invaded Tamriel in the Oblivion Crisis, which was what the Elder Scrolls Oblivion takes place in. I plan on playing Oblivion at some point on the channel soon, so be ready for that. And by soon, I mean probably after Skyrim. If not after Skyrim, then after whatever I play after Skyrim. The point is, I plan on playing Oblivion at some point. Hello, bear. Honk. Time to talk to another Daedric prince with unskippable dialogue.
Good. You're here. I'll place the pieces on the altar, and Dagon should speak to us.
Alright, you go do it. Hello, Mehrunes Dagon.
Mehrunes Dagon, the Lord of Change. We have brought your razor to you. We beg you, please, bring the blade's full glory to Tamriel again. It's not working. Why don't you give it a try? Just put your hands on the altar.
You, mortal, you are worthy of speaking to. You have claimed the pieces of my razor. It has been an amusing game to witness. But Dagon does not declare a winner while there is a pawn on the board. Kill Silas. He and his family have served their purpose.
It'll be done, Lord Dagon.
Kill him. Take your rightful place as my champion, or I will crush you.
Wait. I can take the pieces back to my museum, seal them in a display case. You get a generous amount of gold, I get to complete my collection, and nobody has to die.
Dagon has spoken.
Fine. I'm not dying without a fight.
Now listen, I don't particularly like Mehrunes Dagon, but I do like artifacts. And this happens to be an artifact. Sorry, Silence.
I am pleased, mortal. I will give you my razor. Use it to wreak havoc on Tamriel.
Thank you, Lord Dagon.
You have been a worthy tool. Fill the world with destruction in my name. Place your hands on my altar one last time, and you will witness the power of Mehrunes Dagon for yourself.
Alright. Boom. There we go.
Before you go, mortal, one final challenge.
Bonk. Bonk. There we go. Now, I can take their Daedra Hearts and their key to the shrine, which means I can go inside here and loot the crap out of Mehrunes Dagon. Let me loot you. There we go. Now we have 4 Daedric Hearts, which will be perfect for forging armor. And I can also loot this place of the gold and ebony and every other treasure that it has. A strongbox here with some septims, some more gold, some refined moonstone. We have a chest. Build soul gem. Ooh, some alchemy gauntlets, which are actually going to be pretty good. I don't know if I'll disenchant them to make the new potions, but I definitely will use them. Enchanting book. Some more gold. You can see that this place has quite a lot of gold ingots in it, which is very, very nice. Alright. There we go. That was the Shrine of Mehrunes Dagon looted. How many gold did I get for that? I got like 11 gold ingots, which is pretty darn good, if I do say so myself, and 4 Daedra Hearts. So very useful, and definitely was something I am happy I went out of my way to do. I also got Mehrunes Razor here, which honestly is probably the best looking dagger in the game in my opinion. You can see it here. I mean, it's a dagger. Has a fast attack speed. And it also has the hits have a small chance to instantly kill enchantment, which is pretty good. Unfortunately, Mehrunes Razor has 2 downsides that I know. Actually, it's only really one. It's the main issue that it has is the fact that it cannot be improved to the same level as Daedric, which is just unfortunate. If it could, it would probably be one of the best weapons in the game, because that 1% chance to instantly kill is really, really good. Because 1%, if you think about it, think of, say, a fight like, say you're against Harkon, right? For example, you're probably going to swing your sword at him probably quite a few times that fight. I mean, especially if you're on a higher difficulty, it's not like you're just not going to be hitting him a lot, right? And in this case, you're probably, I mean, in some cases, you might even be hitting him in upwards of 100 times. So it's pretty good, all things considered. Definitely a good weapon to have on a dagger build, but not this playthrough. But that is it for today. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure to drop a like at the sub button. I already have the alchemy enchantment. I didn't even realize that I already had the fortify alchemy. I wish that I'd known that. I could use that. I mean, I could just put that on my ebony helmet right now, to be honest. No reason not to. Definitely a good thing to have, and once I get more levels, I can very easily start making more potions. But that is it for today. If you enjoyed, drop a like at the sub button. Otherwise, thank you all for watching. I will see you in the next video. Adios.